This was a deep one here. I got a dime out of this hole, and then it gave me another signal, and I dug again. And I'm not sure what this is. It looks kind of silver. So we'll have to see. That's okay. A ring. Cool. Been a while. This is Texas Tiger Digs, and I am giving you a sort of a belated weekend roundup here. This weekend I was pretty busy. I only got like 15 to 20 minutes on Friday. Something came up, and then on a little bit on that Saturday morning, and then of course private life kicked in, and I was busy the rest of the weekend and didn't really get a chance to go out. So I wasn't going to punish you with an hour and a half of detecting on combined between Friday and Saturday. So I thought I would go out today, which is my Monday, and I would go out and see if I could get something that at least would make it give me something more to talk about. In any case, I went out to a couple of parks, one combined Friday and Saturday. On Saturday, I went out to the park that has given me all the rings, and I found another peace symbol. And for some reason, it came up in the 90s on my Deus. And what was I going? What was I? 8 kilohertz? 8 kilohertz, something like that. So that was pretty doggone high. So I thought this might be something valuable. And in retrospect, I'm trying to remember that I go back over that with my detector, because it didn't make any sense this came in that high, but I might not have. I usually do that automatically, so let's just assume I did, so I won't feel so bad. Anyway, I went out and I found this, and it was like 7 inches deep. You know how usually my stuff is 4 or 5 inches deep, but I've been going for some deep things. I've been lowering the kilohertz when I use the Deus, and swinging much slower, so I'm getting deeper signals, and I'm getting some deeper digs. But so that was what I got there. And that's about all I got on Friday. I think I might have gotten one dime. But I went out Saturday to the park I call the Pounded Park, and did relatively well. I got, considering the way that park has been hit, I got this, which is gold gilded. Looks like there's a pin on the back. What it looks like it might be a frame or a locket, an open locket for a picture. It's what it looks like to me. I know, everything I know about jewelry is a jewelry I've dug up. So, so that may or may not be what that is. But it's gold gilded, so it looks like it's jewelry. So I take some modest pride in jewelry, no matter what the value. And I got here's my returning clad. Like I said, this is about an hour, 15, hour and a half combined. I have a couple of quarters, 3 dimes, a nickel. So that's about an hour, 15 minutes of hunting. It's like I said, all my hunts are short, and that was no exception. And this was just a little selection of the junk I got. I got a whole lot more junk than that. I probably filled up a quarter of a pouch in that length of time with junk. In any case, so that was my Friday and Saturday. Sunday, nothing. No. I think I managed to maybe find a dime on Sunday, but it was like a 5 or 10 minutes. I just said, okay, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna try to hit a home run. So I took my detector, ran up and down real fast, found a dime, but that was it. So let's consider Sunday a wash. So let's consider this a Monday. Or today. This is my Monday, and I went out to the. Looks like a toy foot. Looks like a Pinocchio figure foot. I think I remember that design from my youth and watching the Pinocchio cartoons. Okay. Anyway, and of course the ever-present shotgun igniter. Been struck and fired. I think this is very old. I'm finding these in parks, and these parks are at least 30, 40 years old. So it's not like these things are ancient, but they're not yesterday's. So I find these in parks. Doesn't surprise me. Like I said, it was plains and farmland. So God knows what the farmer or whoever was out there was shooting at the time. It could have been target shooting. It would have been nothing but rural out there. In any case, I went out there and I got a little clad. Got a couple of quarters. I've got, what was that? 3 dimes. And the rest were all pennies. And I believe this one might be a zinc. Yeah, it's a zinc. And these were 5 pennies that were either copper or uncrusty zincs. So that was my return in that for the day. But the interesting thing was, like I said, I was going out with the Deus and running a lower kilohertz. I usually go up to the 18 kilohertz and basically sit there and it probably is a failing of mine. Now that I've lowered the kilohertz, I'm getting deeper and getting deeper targets. So that would have been, at least enough to make the 2 hunts not embarrassing. This was about combined hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours here. But this was what was important. This is a ring, and it looks a lot like silver. And if you notice, I haven't actually popped out the dirt clod in between. So let me just take this and just push this out. See, so I've got the dirt clod out. Okay, I'm going to pause this for a second, and I'm going to clean this off a little bit, and then I'll come back and report exactly what this is. If it's it looks awful silverish, or if it's not. So hold just a second. Sorry about the slightly different perspective on the camera, but the camera I was using decided it had run out of power, so it decided to die. In any case, I actually had to I had to go and actually test this. So this is, by weight and by test, a turquoise and silver ring, about a size 6 by my ring sizer. So, it's nice. It's nice to get off the snide. Lately, I've and get back into precious metals. Not yellow, but it's nice to get a silver ring, and so it is showing up as silver. So that's great. In any case, that's about all I've got to say. It's nice. This, like I said, this ring pulled out my abbreviated weekend hunts and then made them not look quite so, let's just say, malnourished. So this is in addition to my silver ring, in addition to my overall ring count, and I will put those counts in the description or the title of this video. In any case, this is Texas Tiger Digs, and I will see you at the next hunt, at the next dig. Happy hunting and good luck to everybody.